Class 9. Subject Science, Physics. Chapter 11. Sound. Topics to be learned in this video. Reflection of sound. Reflection of sound. Like light, sound gets reflected at the surface of a solid or liquid and follows the same laws of reflection as we have studied in our earlier classes, which is given below. Law of reflection. The incident ray of sound, the normal at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray of sound all lie in the same plane. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Echo. When we shout near a mountain, we will hear the same sound again and again with small time interval gaps. This is called an echo. Echoes may be heard more than once due to successive or multiple reflections. The sensation of any sound persists in our ear for about 0.1 second, which means that to hear a clear echo, the reflected sound must be at least 0.1 seconds after the original sound. The sensation of any sound persists in our ear for about 1 second. The speed of sound in air at 22 degrees is 344 meters per second. Therefore, distance is equal to speed into time is equal to 344 meters per second into 0.1 second is equal to 34.4 meters. That is the full distance from the source to the wall and back to the source. So, half the distance 2 meters is the minimum distance of the obstacle to hear a clear echo. Reverberation. A sound created in a big hall will persist by repeated reflection from the walls until it is reduced to a value where it is no longer audible. The repeated reflection that results in this persistence of sound is called reverberation. In an auditorium or big hall, excessive reverberation is highly undesirable. To reduce reverberation, the roof and walls of the auditorium are generally covered with sound-absorbent materials like compressed fiber board, rough plaster or draperies. The seat materials are also selected on the basis of their sound-absorbing properties. Example. A person clapped his hands near a cliff and heard the echo after 2 seconds. What is the distance of the cliff from the person if the speed of the sound, v, is taken as 346 meters per second? Solution. Given speed of sound, v, is equal to 346 meters per second. Time taken for hearing the echo, t, is equal to 2 seconds. Distance travelled by the sound is equal to v into t, 346 meters per second into 2 seconds we get 692 meters. In 2 seconds sound has to travel twice the distance between the cliff and the person. Hence, the distance between the cliff and the person is equal to 692 meters divided by 2. We get 346 meters. Uses of multiple reflection of sound. Some musical instruments have a tube followed by a conical opening. This architecture helps to reflect sound again and again such that most of the sound waves move in the forward direction. Example. Horn, trumpets, loudspeakers, etc. Stethoscope is a medical instrument used for listening to sounds produced within the body, mainly in the heart or lungs. In stethoscopes, the sound of the patient's heartbeat reaches the doctor's ears by multiple reflection of sound, as shown in figure. Generally, the ceilings of concert halls, conference halls, and cinema halls are curved so that sound after reflection reaches all corners of the hall, as shown in figure. Sometimes a curved soundboard may be placed behind the stage so that the sound, after reflecting from the soundboard, spreads evenly across the width of the hall, as shown in figure. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe my channel.